done!
G'day, welcome to the channel. My family and I love building and testing some of the coolest setups around. From old classics, modern day dual cabs, and everything else in between. So come along and join the family on Graham Harris Four-Wheel Drive Adventures.
G'day guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Been a while, sorry about that. Few changes are in the winds, and yeah, we've been asked to do a video on the Mahindra on just the mods that we've done to it so far and what I think of them. So we'll get stuck straight into it. Pretty simple. When I bought it, it came with the Mahindra bull bar on him and the Mahindra side rails and those standard footsteps on him, and it had the tray on there as well. And so I always wanted to turn it into a tourer. I didn't really want to buy it with a tray on it, but unfortunately that's how it was. It came with a tray. So one of the first things we did was, apart from the winch and the spotties, so they're just King's 9-inch spotty, King's 12,000 pound winch chucked in him. We've put a bash plate on him that's all Mahindra bash plate as well. We've thrown the 100 series Land Cruiser recovery points on him. He's all bolted up to the winch cradle because they're way stronger than these piece of crap Mahindra ones that are on there, on that bull bar. Wheels and tyres, you've seen the videos of when we built this whole thing up and thrown a new set of wheels and tyres on him. They're just S11 wheels on him. Put a set of Kenda mud terrain tyres on it. Snorkel, Rum City exhaust, did all the snorkel for me. Really awesome job. As far as I know, they've built about 29 snorkels now, so that's 29 snorkels, the same as that design. That's helping out a local business, so I like doing that. It's good that they've been able to make them, so good on them. They did do the exhaust while they were at it. They threw a 2.5 to 3 inch exhaust on him. I'll try and get a bit of a look under there for you. Coming up. So he just runs all the way up the outside chassis rail here, joins up to his original Mahindra parts up there, up over the top, and I don't know whether you can see that, guys, but up in there. So yep, 2.5 to 3 inch exhaust. What else? We've put the weather shields on the windows, and then we go to the back end here. So that was all custom tray. All the box, I think that box is still locked actually. I'll show you the inside of it quickly. Yeah, it was locked, definitely was locked. Oops, shut up. That's what happens when you keep pressing that middle button. Lots of us have done it. So we got the 1500 watt inverter, King's solar regulator, battery in the battery box. He's charging. Got the King's, I think it was a 50 litre fridge, I can't remember now, and the little pie warmer. And that's pretty all that's in here, just nice and basic and simple. Big drawers in underneath, toolboxes under his bum, full trundle drawer underneath him. Work lights on the back of him, they come on with reverse to give a bit more light out the back. And yeah, Anderson plug run right through him for towing trailers and stuff, like keeping batteries charged and all sorts of stuff. And it's running a red arc brake controller through it as well for the electric brakes. I don't know whether there's too much more. It's got a solar mat up on the roof, 160 watt King solar mat, spare tyre up on his back there. On the inside he's got this rear view mirror he fires up on the reverse camera that's mounted on the back of the canopy here. So yeah, a little bit dirty. So he's just sitting up on top there. That works constantly, so whenever you fire the key up, that comes on. Actually, I'll show you what it looks like. So he just fires up like that. And yeah, you've got an image out the back. Shut up stereo. Oh god, I hate that idea. Every time you fire the car up, the stereo's blaring its guts out. But yeah, so UHF in here. He's mounted up in under the dash on the other side. Spotlight switch for the spotties. Turn you off now. Always take the key out of these and put them back in it, otherwise you'll flatten the battery. And found that out a couple of times. Nothing else really on the interior. We've got the wet seat covers on the front here. They are a bloody good seat cover, and we got these denim ones put on the back, and they're a pretty hardy bloody seat cover. Cool, there's some dust in that too. Needs a good vacuum. Needs a good clean out, this little thing. But yeah, we've running our fuel filler from down the other side. We've brought it up to this side here on the canopy. Yeah, mounted his UHF aerial up the front here on the bull bar, and we've put a Petters 2-inch suspension lift in him. Lifted him up. I think they were 300 kilo constant on the back of him. I think it was 300 kilo. Been a while now, but yeah, apart from that, not too much extra to go on this thing. It's great the way it is, you know, like the way this canopy turned out on him and come up. I'm real happy. Tail lights, you know, they look pretty snazzy. Just wanted something different in there, guys. So that whole arse end come up really well, and certainly changed what we do with it and how we use it. Could be big changes in the wind for this thing. It's done a great job. It's done a great job of what we needed it to do. So yeah, she's definitely a little beast. Would there be things I could change on it? Most certainly. There'd be a lot of things I could change on it, and not just the vehicle, but the company. So anyway, that's the little mods on the Mahindra, guys and girls. I don't think I've forgotten any. Tinted windows on him. Mechanically it's all the same. Oh, we stuck a catch can in it. Forgot about that. It's got a catch can in it. And apart from that, all the engines all original. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Got to get a new windscreen in a week or so. A bloody big stone chip here, and he's just sent a crack all the way through him, and another one's come up from there. Need new wiper blades again. They just keep chopping out in it. They're shocking, the wiper blades on these. But yeah, great little ute, great little ute. Righto, guys and girls, that's the mods on the little Mahindra. I don't think there's anything else that I can think of. We were going to put manual lock and hubs on the front of him, but Jesus Christ, they're expensive, and just don't want to touch it. I was advised while it's under warranty, don't touch anything to do with the drivetrain like that, so I won't. And yeah, what's the best mod we've put on this thing? Oh, it's a toughie. It's a toughie. You like to think Snorkel was a really good mod on it, because the simple fact is, idling through the bush, this thing was getting upwards of 60 degrees in the engine bay. We were reading that on the telemetry. When you put the Snorkel on, she dropped it to 32 degrees, so bloody half the intake temperature of the air coming in into the engine. So that was a big one. I liked that. It's a toughie because that did such a good job. Spotlights are always a good mod, always a good mod. Headlights are pretty ordinary in these things. They're okay, but gee, spotlights make a big difference on any vehicle, especially when you're out back blocks of nowhere, dodging roos and stuff on the road. Winch is definitely a cheap way of getting yourself out of trouble without ruining your vehicle. You can go as far as you want in four-wheel drive and then bounce it and bash it through, and all you start doing is breaking CVs and ripping bloody uni joints out of them, when you can just pull up early and go, you know what, instead of breaking the vehicle, throw the winch rope out and sling myself up. No shame in it, that's what they're built for. So winch is definitely a good little addition. That bash plate has saved its bum plenty of times for where we were putting it. You don't realise it until you get underneath and you see the stuff that is in danger of getting ripped off or broken under there, and when you stick a bash plate on it you go, that makes sense, because it just stops everything from getting hit under there. It's a great little bloody addition to them. So it's very hard to pick the best mod we've done. I mean, hands down for the total vehicle, that canopy is not so much a mod, but it was a necessity for what we needed and how we were using this thing. But that's not something everyone can just go and buy and stick on cheaply, you know. That thing there was about $6,000 to make it, paint it, fit it, and completely fit it out with a fridge and stuff. I'd hate to go and try and get someone to make one or buy one like that already made up like that. It'd be not cheap. But yeah, it's a good little snorkel, that one. I like it. I reckon that one there's a pick. Definitely helped it breathe, like get the air in a whole lot cleaner. So right, guys and girls, here's a quick look at the little Mahindra and the mods that we've done on him, and see what you think. Let us know what mods you got on yours, and what you think of them, and whether they are a good move or a bad move. And I don't think I've made any bad moves on this thing, but I wish I would have changed the mod too much. Probably the one was the canopy. I should have got the full canopy instead of this drawer on it. That drawer just added too much weight under the on the bottom of him, and the fridge sits too high to try and get the fridge out without stepping on a ladder to get in the bloody thing. That's probably the only downside. I wish I would have got it without that drawer on it. I've still got plenty of room to stick stuff in these other drawers. Didn't really need those big ones. But anyway, it is what it is. So, alright guys and girls, hope you're enjoying this stuff, and we'll see where the future holds. See you guys.